Okay, hello guys. Welcome back to my channel. Ano, kayo lang ba? Papasok? Admit all. Okay, so let's start all over again. Hindi pala. Let's continue. Okay? So, eto, ang gagawin natin ay, so let's change. Pangit ang sulat ko. Hello guys, can you hear me? Hey. Ayan. Okay, please respond. Feeling ko kasi I'm just talking to myself. Okay. So, again, our range is from 1 to 2. So, nandito. Putol na kaagad to. Hindi na natin kailangan to. And since our axis of revolution or rotation is coming from the x-axis or with respect to the x-axis, therefore, i-rotate natin to. I-revolve natin to. Okay? Ito guys, i-rotate natin to. Sorry, i-revolve natin to. Pag inikot natin, just imagine class yung lechon na nasa kawayan, di ba rinorotate mo yun? Okay, just imagine yung curvature ng body niya. Isang side lang, isang dimension lang. Just imagine that it's just a plane. When you rotate it, now it constructs or it forms a solid. Siyempre, yung solid na mag-form sa kanya ay naka-form sa body ng lechon. Diba? Ganun yun. So, dito, mag-rotate din to or magre-revolve din to. And sa pag-revolve nito, i-estimate mo na muna para alam mo kaagad kung saan siya tatama. So, ito yun. So, dito, ayan, magiging circular yung base niya. Ayun. Tapos, gaganon siya. Ayan. Nakuha, class? Although pangit. Okay. Nakuha to? So, naging solid na siya. And again, pag finish natin niya, pag renotate natin siya in a different angle, that's a solid. Solid to Ang hirap mag-demonstrate dito. Okay. Green. So, ito ay, ayan, solid na to. Diba? Kasi na-rotate na siya or na-revolve na. And then, so ang gagawin natin ay, sabi ni Raymond, diba? We're going to make slices. Okay, sa volume, ganun din. Gagawa tayo ng slices. Una, kukuha tayo dito. Vertical strip. Ayan. Since nag-rotate tayo, ay revolution na nangyari, malamang ito, mag-rotate din to. Or mag-revolve din to. So, dito siya, ang mangyari ay ganito din. Ayan. Ayun. Ayan, ganyan. Buti naman gumanda ng konti. Ako na naka-appreciate na. Okay, ganyan. So, eto class yung thickness. So, eto yung thickness niya. Change of x. Eto yan. Diba? Eto. Tapos, eto yung body niya. Or yung plane niya. Yung base. May chat si Arce. Nakakagutom, no? Yeah, oo. Parang hamon. Just imagine class, yung hamon ay curve lang siya under the function y is equal to the square root of x minus 1. Okay? So, eto na yon. Eto yung tinatawag na disk. Kaya siya class sinabing slicing or slices, disk, and washer. Okay? Pag sinabing disk, wala siyang hole. Wala siyang hole. Wala siyang hole. Wala siyang hole. Walang butas. Okay. Ganyan. So, na-imagine nyo class, circle to, di ba? Actually, it's not a circle It's a cylinder. A very thin cylinder. Okay? So, ang gagawin ko ngayon ay dito na tayo. Okay. Wait. Dapat sa calculus, 2 hours palagi. Payag ba kayo dun? Nakakaumay, guys, no? Okay. So, ita-translate ko yung figure dito. Okay? And alam natin na yung width niya ay ito. Aray ko. Ang hirap mag-estimate naman dito. Okay, ganyan. Ito yung width niya or the thickness of the cylinder. And ano ba yung kanito, yung radius nito? Ang radius nito ay balik tayo. Ang radius nito, class, ay ito. Ito yung height. Diba? Ang height niya dito ay, ano bang height niya, class? The height here is equal to the y. Correct? Ito yun eh. Y. Ito yung height. Paano malalaman? Ito yung xy, diba? So the height is y. Okay. So what is y? Y is equal to the square root of x minus 1. So the height, ang height natin ay yung radius. Tama, di ba? Ang height natin is equal to the radius, which is equal to y, and which is equal to the square root of x minus 1. Understood, guys? Naintindihan ba? Hey, pag hindi nyo ito nakuha, malamang walang-wala kayo. Hindi nyo alam kung sino at alin ang isa-substitute. Okay, y is equal to the square root of x minus 1. And, take note, circle lang naman pinag-uusapan natin dito. Ito, circular ito, di ba? And yung thickness natin ay ito. Ang measure nito ay delta x. Di ba? Ganyan. So, ano nga ba yung formula natin ng volume? Ang volume ay, but area. Volume is equal to the integral from A to B of the given area of the disk. By the way, this is a disk. Di na siya, although nag-slice tayo, pero specifically, we form a disk. And the delta x. Okay? So, the integral of, what's the area? The area is pi r square times the dx. Okay? And what is our A? AB. Ano bang AB natin, class? Ang A natin ay 1, ang B natin ay 2. Kasi ang range niya ay from 1 to 2. Okay? Pero huwag ka mag-base dito. Palagi mong i-base siya dito sa figure. Kasi the figure tells you everything. Okay? Almost everything about the given figure. So we have the integral of pi. Anong r natin? Ang r natin ay square root of x minus 1. Wait, naka-record pala to. Ala, sorry guys, may nasa kon pala. Ayan, naka-record. Wala pa na nagsabi na ang daming ang daming nasa waiting area. Kayo ha. Wait, sorry. Hingi tayo ng pasensya. Ayan. Okay, guys, yung kakarating lang, sorry. Ngayon ko lang na napansin, hindi ako sinabihan ni RC tapos ni Rafa. Sinisi yung dalawa. Okay. Tapos si Tana, hindi rin ako sinabihan. Okay, so ang radius natin ay square root of x minus 1. And of course, it is squared with respect to x, which is the thickness of the disk. Okay? And what is our upper and lower limits? The limits are 1 to 2. Ayan. So eto na. O kayo nang bahala dyan. Sige na nga, compute natin. Marunong na kayo niyan, di ba? Okay. So our next step would be pi, ano nga ba yun, guys? Square root of x minus 1 squared dx. Okay. Now, ang pinakamaganda dito, bahala na kayo, pero para sa akin, mas maganda, ilagay nyo na sa labas si constant para hindi na siya panggulo. And then simplify. This is x minus 1. Okay, question. This is very important. Sir, di ba mayroon tayong property ng the square root of x minus 1 square. Sorry, mali palang property na to. Ang property natin, the square root of x square is equal to the absolute value of x. Diba? Tandaan niya na, that's a property. Pag hindi niyo yan alam, ay nako. Okay. Sir, ba't hindi natin linagyan ng absolute value si x minus 1? Sabi dito sa property, the square of the square root of x is equal to the absolute value of x. Ba't hindi natin siya linagyan? So mali ka, mali ginagawa mo. Okay, question. Mali ba ako or tama ako? Because boundaries, hindi kaya, Arce. Pwede rin, pero not the specific answer. Pwede rin siya. Bakit pwedeng walang absolute value? For sure, tatanong yan ni Jam. Jam, do you have any idea? Nandito ba si Jam? Ayun, si Jam. Do you have any idea, Jam? O, sino makakasagot? Math 6. Hoy, take note. A kayo Level 2 kayo. Dapat alam nyo yan. Anyone? Si Rafa. Kasi positive naman palagi si x minus 1. Bakit? Ano ba yan? Kung magbigay ng sagot, kulang-kulang. Kailangan may follow-up question. Guys, proving, logic, induction. Because it's the domain. Ang alin? Because area. Chumachamba kayo, umayos kayo. Kasi class, tingnan nyo. Mga batang ito. Tingnan nyo, ano ba yung values ng x dito? X is always or greater than or equal to 1. Diba? So x here is greater than or equal to 1. So which means that kahit anong value ni x ang ilagay natin dito, palagi siyang positive. Okay? Kaya hindi na natin kailangan lagyan ng absolute value kasi given na siya na positive na siya. Pero kung gusto mo lagyan ng absolute value, okay lang naman. Kasi pampagulo lang siya, 'di ba? Kung baga naka-shortcut ka na dito. So you're allowed not to put absolute value signs in the given expression. Kasi x is from 1 to 2. Ito yung sinasabi ni Arsen na boundaries. Hindi mo kasi lininaw Ang daming boundaries, Arsen. Joke lang. Okay, sabi ko naman tama ka, di ba? Okay. Hindi lang eksakto. Okay. Okay na, guys? Alam niyo na kung bakit walang absolute value kasi it will always result to a positive value. So, this is pi. And the integral, we can integrate this. Pag hindi nyo pa ito alam i-integrate, ay nako. So, this is x squared over 2 minus x. Evaluate from 1 to 2. Tama ba? Yeah. Okay. So, this becomes 2 squared 4 over 2 minus 2 minus 1 half minus 1. Parang ito ata may error to class sa LG natin. Okay? May mga error doon. So, kayo nang bahala mag-spot the error. Alam nyo na yan. So, this is 0 and this is 1 half. So, the answer is pi over 2. Of course, its volume, unit cubes. Ay, wala pala tayong unit dun sa previous examples, no? 1 and 2. Mali yun, minus 1. Okay. So, pi over 2 unit cubes. Ayan, tama yung sagot. Okay? Did you understand, guys? What negative, RC? Yes, eto. Guide ko lang yan kung tumatawa yung sagot ko. Kasi mamaya mali-mali yung pinag-uusapan natin dito, di ba? Okay. Pero, syempre, don't just rely on that. Kasi mamaya mali pa rin na nilagay ko. Okay. Did you understand? Okay. So we already used the technique for solving for the volume using disks. Ay, K ba yun or C? K, no? Ano ba class? C or K? K? Tama ba ako? Anyway, whatever. Basta, oo, kahit ano, basta alam natin kung paano i-solve. Okay. As long as we understand each other, that's the purpose of communication. Okay? It's not the spelling, it's not the way you pronounce it, it's the information, the message is most important than those. Okay. Yeah, may MU dapat. Mutual understanding. Okay. Number 2. Sayang kung nasa classroom tayo, recitation na to. Okay. Number 2. Find the volume of the solid by rotating about the y-axis the region bounded by etong curves. Okay. Yeah, stamp. Diba? Okay. Ano ba? Ano bang sasabihin ko? Okay. Feeling ko, class, magkakamali-mali kayo dito sa una pa lang sa graphing. Okay? Kaya be careful in sketching the graph, plotting the points, and other parameters given, or else nagsasayang lang kayo ng oras. Okay? So be careful. And again, don't forget the survey to pag walang and I appreciate the answers of, sino nga ba yun? si Charm, si Migs, si Tana, si Art. Sino pa ba? Si Rafa ata parang wala eh. I'm not sure. Okay. Find the volume. Ours eh, syempre. Find the volume of the solid by rotate. Ay, naka-white pala ako. So far guys, naintindihan naman. Make sure find the volume solid by rotating about the y-axis. So the axis of revolution is the y-axis. Okay lang na blue, hindi masakit sa mata. And bounded by the curves y is equal to x squared, y is equal to 4, and x is equal to 0. Panggulo naman tong x eh, di ba? Okay, so let's sketch. Ayan. Let's use different color. Medyo nagagandahan ako sulat ngayon ng pen. Yung pen hindi yung sulat ko. Okay. So, our axis of rotation or revolution is the x-axis. Ito. Ayan. Sir, kailangan ba namin maglagay ng ganyan? Ikaw, nasa iyo yan. Okay. Bakit kailangan or but necessary maglagay? It will guide you on which part you're going to rotate or revolve the given curve, diba? Okay, the x squared, y is equal to 4. X equals 0. Ayan, x equals 0. Y is equal to 4. Is equal to 4. And let's change the color. Y is equal to x squared. So, ayan. Pag 2 nandito, 4 syempre. Diba? Ayan. Okay. And then, 1, 2, 4. Ayan. Manginig-nginig pa. Okay. So, that's the curve. Wait, nagpapawisan ako. That's the, okay, the graph that we're going to revolve. Okay? So, the axis of rotation, y-axis pala yung walang nakikinig at walang walang nag-a-analyze. Malito, axis of symmetry. Axis of rotation natin or revolution ay y-axis pala. X-axis ako na-drawing. Ito. Diba? Wala man lang nakakita. So it means, umaasa lang sa solution ko. Okay, ganyan. Kasi sabi ko, parang gaganon yun. Ang pangit naman ng figure. Although it happens, guys, okay? Ganyan yung magiging gagawin nyo. Pero hindi pa sa ngayon. Okay, so here, the axis of revolution is the y-axis. So therefore, ay pangit. So eto, i-revolve natin to. Ayan. So, tapos na-revolve na siya. Okay, let's use white. Dali lang pala mag-revolve eh. White. Okay. And then, sabi nga ni Rayman, we're going to make slabs or slices. Pero yung slice na to, magiging siyang disc. Diba? Okay. And of course, there's a width. Ayan. Ito yung width natin. Ay, dapat different. Pagod na ako magsulat. Yellow. Okay. So, ito. Ito yung width natin. Alright? So, magiging siyang, ito yung center. Oh, just imagine ito yung center. Tapos ito yung x natin o yung radius natin. So, if we're going to draw, ayan. So, mangyayari, tapos may width siya dito. Bahala na kayo mag-analyze kung ano yan. Basta ito yung width niya. Okay, the width is delta of, ano ba? Delta of y, delta of x. Guys. School bell na ba? Oo nga. Wait, may tanong si Kurt. Hindi ka po ay x. Ay, oo nga no. Ba't mali-mali ako? My goodness. Okay. Oo nga. Buti pa si Kurt ina-analyze kung sinusulat ko. Okay. Mali pala to. Di ba? Asa-asa kayo sa akin, mali-mali pinaggagawa ako. X is vertical. Yes, you're correct, Kurt. So anyway, it will result to this figure naman eh. Kasi once we rotate. By the way, class, the rotation or revolution is the y-axis. Okay? And we're going to rotate it in this manner. And ito yung figure or region na i-rotate natin. So magiging ganito pa rin siya. Okay? Pero if we're going to draw the parabola, since symmetrical naman yung parabola, it will result to this figure pa rin. Pero ang point doon, mali yung ginawa ko. Okay? Tama ka, Kurt. Okay, so mali yung ginawa ko. Pero blessing in disguise na symmetrical yung parabola, kaya ganun pa rin yung magiging resulta. So it means tatama pa rin yung solution ko. Okay? Kaso nga lang, pag in-explain ko yan, mali ako. May minus na yan. Okay, so this is our r is equal to x. R is equal to x. Diba? And kasi nasa horizontal siya. This is our radius. And x is equal to what? X is equal to the square root of y. It should be positive or negative, but we're going to deal with the positive value of y. Bakit positive value of y? Guys, eto na. Kailangan meron yan dyan. There are two possible values of x. However, we will consider the positive square root of y because, bakit? Kasi yung y niya dito ay nasa positive side. Okay? Nasa upper part ng x-axis. Nakuha guys. Ganon. So, ayan na. So, gagawin natin, this is x which is equal to the square root of y. And our volume is equal to the integral of the area of x, area of y dy. Diba? From 0 to 4. Tama ba? 0 to 4? Yeah. From 0, 0, 0 to, ito ay 0, 4. Okay. Nakuha guys. Sir, bakit sir dy? Ito, this is our change of x or delta x. Kaso nga lang, it's vertical. Diba? And it is perpendicular to the y-axis. Therefore, instead of change of y, instead of change of x, change of y siya. Okay? Nakuha guys. Yung isa tagapakinig lang eh. Okay? Hindi to radio station lang napapakinggan lang. Okay. So let's now substitute all of the possible values that we can. 0 to 4. And what's the area of this that we use as our sample of the slice? We have a pi r square, which is square root of y square dy. Tama class, di ba? And this is pi from 4, 0. The square root of y square is equal to y. Sir, bakit wala namang absolute value yan? Kasi y is always positive. Sir, bakit y is always positive? Because it is on the upper part of the x-axis. Okay? And this is y square over 2, 4, 0. Okay, and let's evaluate. So pi over 2 y square 4, 0. So this is pi over 2. Oh, di ba napaka-basic yung ginagawa ko step by step? Tama ba? Yeah. So 16 minus 0 is equal to 8. Tama ba? Yeah, 16. Hindi na ako marunong mag-square. Okay. 8 pi unit cube. Tama ba yung sagot? Sana tama. Ayun, 8 pi unit cube. So this is our volume. O si Ken active. Manda ka mamaya, papagalitan kita. Okay. Ken, what's this? Is this a question or this is just a short of a small joke? A pie joke. Pie joke to, no? A pay. Okay. So, any question, guys? Ang galing ng level 2, walang tanong. Tapos pagdating sa exam, mali-mali, di ba? Bagsak-bagsak eh. Okay, walang tanong? None so far. Copy-paste lang yung none so far na yan eh. Okay. Okay, so, ayun, tapos na. Hindi, ano ba to? Punta tayo sa may washer. Kasi yun yung medyo magulo tingnan or medyo complicated. Pero madali lang yung class. Trust me. I am your teacher. Trust me, it's easy. Find the volume of the solid by rotating the y-axis. Ay, tapos na pala to. Wag na to. Doon tayo sa medyo... Wait, ba't tayo mag-next? Yan. Number 4. Okay, para mas mapadali class, screenshot ko na lang yung figure. Example number 4, find the volume of the region enclosed by the curves y is equal to x minus 1 square and y is equal to the square root of x minus 1 from x is equal to x-axis. Okay, so the angle of revolution, the axis of revolution is this. Ayan, sa y. Sabihin natin. Okay, so this is the graph of the y is equal to the square root of x minus 1, and this is the graph of the x minus 1 squared. And the points of intersection are 1, 0, and 2, 1. Tandaan nyo na, alam nyo na dapat yan. And we are just considering this region. Okay, kasi from 1 to 2 daw yung range niya, yung boundary. So hindi na to kasama. Right? So eto, since our axis of revolution is the x-axis, therefore, we're going to revolve it in this manner. And again, mas maganda class, i-drawing mo na kaagad yung parabola. Ayan. Tapos yung, eto, ay pangit. Ayan, dapat nandyan. Tapos, ayan, i-connect mo lang to. Eto na yan. Diba? Okay. So, I hope you understood what I mean. Okay. So, eto na yung magiging curve niya or solid niya. However, guys, look at this. There is a hole, or if we're going to make a slice as a slab, now in this solid, now the solid or that slice would be in a form of a washer. Alam niyo kung ano yung washer, class? Washer, ginagamit sa lababo. Yeah, that's right, nag-wash. Hindi siya nag-wash. Siya yung tagahugas. Okay? Siya yung, ano ba, tingga? Tingga ang tawag doon, di ba? Or lead. Hindi ko alam kung lead ang English nun. Siya yung ginagamit sa bahay, yung kasama ng pako na linalagay sa bubong or ginagamit sa bubong. Di ba ang itsura nun? Ang itsura nun ay parang ganyan. Ayan, a circular. Ayan. Para siyang torus type, pero edgy. Hindi siya parang donut. Para siyang loose na 3D. Okay, ganito. May butas sa gitna. Ito yon. Okay? Sir, bakit nagkaroon ng butas sa gitna? Kasi, ang volume lang natin, ito yung volume natin. Diba? So, pag revolve natin yan, ito lang yung magiging solid. Etong part na to ay magiging hollow. Okay? I hope everyone imagined the illustration that I want to show. Okay? So, magiging hollow to. And let's say this is our disk. Washer. Actually, una disk siya. Since we found out that there is a hole inside, okay, at the center, therefore, it becomes a washer. So, eto na class yung washer. Ayan. So, paano natin kinocompute ang gulo ng figure, di ba? So, drawing tayo ng medyo, hindi naman konti lang. Joke lang. Pareho lang naman, no? Okay. So, eto yung nakuhang washer. White. Okay. So, eto yung radius natin. Radius 1. At 1. Ito naman yung radius 2. Okay. So, again, eto yung solid part. Hollow yung nasa gitna. Alright? Now, how do we get, by the way, class, this is, okay, this is solid. Running out of time. Okay, so, bilisan natin. Ayan, so, ito yung width, yung thickness. This is what? Ano nga ba to? Ay, ito. This is change of x, no? Delta x to eh. Delta x, kasi vertical to, perpendicular to the x-axis. So the width is delta x. Okay, so paano natin kukunin yung area nito? So to find the area of this is equal to pi r square, diba? So to find the area of the shaded part or region, we have pi r2 square minus pi r1 square. Correct? Kunin natin yung area ng malaking circle, excuse me, and then subtract it from the, or by the smaller circle, which is the hollow one. So this becomes pi r2 square minus r1 square. So this is our area. Diba? So therefore, our volume is equal to pi, wait, ayaw gumana ng mapino ang pen. Okay, so pi r2 square minus r1 square dx. Basta bakit dx? Kasi delta x. From, na ba ito class? From 1 to 2. Ang tipid, no? From 1 to 2. Okay, so let's substitute. So we have 2 to 1 pi. Dapat pala linabas ko na si pi because it's constant. Okay, what is R2? R2, ang R2 natin, ano ba yung pinakamalaki? Pinakamalaki ay parabola. Ano ba yung equation ng parabola? Which is y is equal to x minus 1 square. Diba? So that's x minus 1 square, tapos square pa natin. Kasi radius yan eh. Minus, ano yung maliit? Yung maliit ay, ito yung radical. Okay? Which is square root of x minus 1. Square root of x minus 1 square dx. Naintindihan, class? Hey, naintindihan ba? Magulo, pero I hope naintindihan lahat. Okay, so next. Ayan, so ang volume natin ay pi, the integral from 1 to 2 is equal to, ano nga ba yun? Nakalimutan ko. Ayan, x minus 1 raised to 4 minus x minus 1 raised to, wala na kasi natanggal na because of the square root, di ba? And alam naman natin na palagi siyang positive kasi nasa taas. Yung, I mean, x is greater than 1. Correct? Nakuha, guys. Tama, di ba? Ang malaki ay yung ay baliktad. Baliktad pala. Ang malaki ay yung radical at yung maliit ay yung parabola. Ayan, wala na naman sa akin nagko-correct. Okay, eto. So dito tayo. Madali lang yan. Ayan. Tapos eto, di ba? Na-correct ka agad. Okay, eto yung minus, eto yung plus. See? Ayan. Ang bilis ma-correct, di ba? Hanap lang kayo class ng lusutan. Okay. O, naintindihan class kung bakit baliktad. Mali pala yung tingin ko. Okay. Ganito class yung magiging error nyo. Alam nyo kung paano nyo maiiwasan yung... Siyempre, yung isang graph doon dapat ay na lang, ganito, broken line na lang para hindi kayo maguluhan. Okay? Nakuha. Para at least alam nyo kaagad, yung mababa ay yung parabola at ito ay yung radical. Ayan. So, para hindi kayo para may guide kayo. So, eto na. So, this is our integral. Okay? So, we need to integrate now. How do we integrate this, sir? Are we going to expand x minus 1 raised to 4? Kayo bahala. Alam nyo naman yung different ways of integrating, di ba? So, integration technique ang i-apply. However, look at the bases here. They're the same or they're equal. So, we can use substitution, x minus 1. And du is equal to dx. So, therefore, this becomes pi, the integral from 1 to 2. Sige, ibabalik ta rin ko na to class, Sige na, wag na, para hindi kayo mahilo. This is u raised to 4 plus u du. Okay? Understood? And this is equal to x para mamaya masubstitute nyo kaagad-agad. So this becomes pi, let's integrate, negative u raised to 5 over 5 plus u square over 2 from x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1. Okay. Now, ngayon class, since medyo malaki yung value niya, now let's make use of u instead para simplified na lang. Pero depende pa rin sa inyo. Okay? So gagawin ko tong u square over 2 minus u raised to 5 over 5. And u is equal to, ano ba yung value ng u sa upper limit? When x is equal to 2, u is equal to 1. When x is equal to 1, u is equal to 0. Ayan, mas madali, 1 and 0. So this becomes pi, 1/2 minus 1/5 minus 0 minus 0. Ayan, so this becomes pi, ay, sakit sa kamay. Okay, so 5, ano ba ito? 3/10. Ayan, so this becomes 3 pi over 10. A unit cube. So this is our final answer. Ano bang sagot dito? Wala, walang sagot. How do we cheat? Okay, so eto class yung sagot. 3 pi over 10 unit cubes. Or unit cube. Tingnan natin, baka may mali ako. Solution. Ayun, 3 pi over 10 unit cube. So tama naman pala yung sagot natin. Okay? So this is what we call finding the volume of the curds using a washer. So we already discussed the slicing, the discs, or the washer. Okay, class? Question so far? Okay, question so far? Nakuha na? Pero there's another way to solve for the volume without using the disc, the washer, and the slicing. We call it cylindrical, ano ba yun? Cylindrical, ano ba yun? I forgot the term. Cylindrical shell, okay? We can use the cylindrical shell to solve for these volumes. Medyo shortcut yun. Pero next meeting na ata natin di-discuss yun. Okay? Pero pwede yung aralin. Mas maganda. Alright? Any questions so far? Isa lang yung nakaintindi. Si RC lang. Question guys. Be honest kung may hindi naintindihan. Jam. Wait. Wala daw, sabi ni Jam. Kyla? None? Wala na. Kasi Migs meron yan for sure. Wala. Robaro, meron ba? Okay, again, since wala, ganito. I need to talk to these people. Ram, Max, Ken, Sarah. Ayun, yun lang. Tama, sila lang. And again, block 6A, kindly answer the survey I posted, okay? Help me, help yourself, and help other people who really need their help. Sir, may question pala ako. Intersection na lang po, di ba? Yung sa number 3 ng GFA. What do you mean? Di ko gets. Yung tinanong ni Arce ba yun? Oo, intersection. Okay? Okay na guys? And mag-i-end na to. And for those names were mentioned, kindly rejoin. Isa-isa lang. So just wait until you will be admitted. Okay? And I hope everything is clear. Alam ko hindi. Less than 50% lang yung nakuha nyo sa mga pinagsasabi ko ngayon. Okay, bye guys and take care. Welcome. Ken, don't forget